that we have now repetitively had challenges in how we apply the PDO, and I think for an architect, it might be an architect's dream because it allows a tremendous amount of flexibility for an architect to sort of stretch their wings and do new things. And certainly Dale Neagle was an architect who could do that and did that. I can't get into any speculation as to why he presented that original design. I know some people did present some testimony, but clearly his reputation and his ability to see that PDO and in his vision, in what he saw in his mind and in his heart, that this was something that he was able to present to a client. I'll just leave it at that because I think there's a lot of room for all the architects in the room to present projects as they see would fit the PDO. I'm not saying it's good or bad, it just is. If you have a comment, I actually will enter. You can, if you want to make a quick comment to that. I will say, I did not know Mr. Neagle, and I don't want to try to anticipate or think what he might have been thinking.
Dale Neagle was a very good friend of mine, and Dale Neagle wanted desperately to design the Whitney project because it was adjacent his home, and he desperately wanted to preserve the open space 10 feet between residential units on both sides. And I asked him, I said, Dale, why did you design this? He said, I was given orders to develop a building of a certain size with a certain amount of area. And he said, if I had designed a building that fit the regulations as he understood them, he would have been terminated from that point on, and that Mr. Whitney would have found another architect to follow his design guidelines. So Neagle said he never expected for a moment that this building would be approved on the sideline. He knew that as going through the community review and the planning process, that adjustments would be made to the building and it would have been downsized, and that's why he wanted to stay on board. But he was eliminated from the project. He never intended this as a real solution. It was never submitted for a review. It was something to keep him on board, hopefully get it in front of the community and let the community start working away at it and get it down to an acceptable building. And that's
I appreciate your comments, and I'll be honest, they trouble me. And I'll tell you why they trouble me. As a licensed professional, to take on a client and not do your best not only to serve them, but also to serve the law, that you're obligated, the regulations. That troubles me that that may be a conclusion that I have to reach. That's what troubles me about your statement. And I hope you appreciate that.
I understand that, but we're all very much aware that there's a process involved here. And I cannot tell you the number of times when I have been told, I won't hire you because you're telling me that what is allowed, I want something bigger than that.
I appreciate that, and I would imagine some architects would say, don't hire me then. But, I guess it's the challenge we have in development. And because that's your business, I understand that. But I hope you appreciate how that could be taken in a variety of manners, and it adds more confusion to this discussion today. Thank you.